Machine. Our copy machine always seems to stop working when I have a lot of documents to copy. Magazine. He likes to read computer magazines. Mail. Email is so much faster than sending mail through the post office. Main. Her main interest now is raising her children. Major. Corn and wheat are major crops in the United States. Majority. The President's party won a majority of seats in the House of Representatives. A bill passes only if a majority of the members approve. Make. Many products sold in America are made in China. She makes beautiful hats. The same company makes many of the houses here. They make each other happy. The movie producer made her a star. Male. Police described him as a male in his early 20s. Males are in the minority in the United States. That store sells only male clothes. Man. That man is my father. Manufacture. His company manufactures sewing machines. Many. I have eaten here many times. Map. Do you have a map of the city? March. The Marines spent many hours learning to march. The protesters marched to the White House. Mark. The price is marked on the box. Market. She sells her vegetables at the farmer's market. The President spoke about the successful growth of market economies around the world. Marry. The priest married the man and woman. Jim married Sue last Sunday. Mass. The gravity force of a space object depends on its mass. Mate. Their dogs mated last week, so they should have puppies soon. Material. Which materials are used to build houses in your country? Scientists are using genetic material to create plants and animals different from those in nature. Mathematics. Their mathematics test had questions on algebra and geometry. Matter. Scientists are trying to measure all the matter in the universe. Anything you can see or feel is made of matter. May. May I go? They may leave tomorrow. Mayor. Her father was elected mayor of Springfield. Meal. Take this medicine after every meal. Mean. She meant to call you on the telephone, but she forgot. Tell me what you mean to do about the damage to my car. I know what you mean. Measure. I will measure the size of the windows. What measures did you take to prevent more damage? The Senate approved the measure. Meat. She no longer eats meat, only vegetables, grains, and fruits. Media. The big story in the media is the vote counting problem. Medicine. She started feeling better after she began using the medicine. His wife is studying medicine at the Harvard Medical School. Meet. We will meet here tomorrow with other members of the committee. Melt. Ice melts into water at temperatures above 0 degrees Celsius. Member. He is a member of a rock band. Memorial. Have you visited the Lincoln Memorial in Washington? Memory. I can still see in my memory the place we used to swim. He has a good memory. Do you have any memory of your father before he went to war? Mental. She had some unusual mental powers. Mercy. She showed mercy by forgiving him for leaving her. He admitted guilt and asked the judge for mercy. Message. The candidate delivered his message to the crowd. He sent her an email message with his computer. Metal. Many products formerly made of metal now are made of plastic. Method. She developed a new method for losing weight. Microscope. Tell me what you see through the microscope. Middle. He stopped in the middle of the field. They rested in the middle of the day. I would guess her age to be in the middle 20s. Militant. Police are prepared for violence by militant demonstrators. Military. She has been in the military for 7 years. Many military bases were closed in the United States. Milk. Please bring me a glass of cold milk. Mind. He has a good mind, but sometimes he does not use it. Mine. Mining for gold can create serious environmental problems. Many old mines can be found in the mountains of the western United States. An international treaty seeks a ban on the use of explosive military mines. Mineral. Name 2 important minerals found under the ground. Minister. The cabinet ministers meet every Tuesday. The Prime Minister and his new Foreign Minister will arrive in Washington tomorrow. Minor. Only a minor amount of money is missing. He wrote a report on a minor English poet. Minority. Blacks, Hispanics, and Asians are minorities in America. The Democrats are the minority party in the Congress. Minute. I saw him only minutes ago. We met for 30 minutes. He gave him exactly 1 minute to explain. Miss. He missed meeting her by only about 2 minutes. Missile. Some senators support building a new rocket system to defend against long-distance missiles. Missing. My watch is missing. His brother was reported missing in Vietnam. Mistake. He made a mistake by not waiting for the telephone call. Her mistake was not understanding his feelings for her. Mix. She mixed peanut butter and fruit jelly in a sandwich. Mob. The peaceful demonstration suddenly became an angry mob. Model. Her daughter was the model of a perfect child. This model shows how his new home will look when completed. Moderate. The moderate proposal was approved by both sides. Modern. We enjoyed the Museum of Modern Art. The old ships are being replaced by modern ones. Money. Do you need some money? Month. This is the first month of the new year. Moon. The full moon is bright enough to read a book by. Moral. He made a moral decision not to fight in the war. More. She has more talent than anyone I know. Morning. He writes in the morning and works in the office later in the day. Most. Which country has the most people? Mother. My wife is a good mother. That woman with the loud voice is the mother of 7 children. Motion. The motion of the car sometimes makes her sick. The motion of the waves did not stop. Mountain. They plan to climb Rainier, the great mountain southeast of Seattle. Mourn. They mourned the death of their daughter. Move. Move the chair over here. The dog's tail moved from side to side. She moved to California last year. Movement. The movement of the boat made her sick. The gun control movement wants to keep guns away from criminals. Movie. Which movie would you like to watch? Making the movie cost $75 million. Much. They read much of the time. Murder. The angry man murdered 3 people in his office. The jury found him guilty of murder. Music. She has loved music since she was a small child. Must. You must go to school. Mystery. No one can explain the mystery of the crying woman in the window of the old house. What happened that night is still a mystery.